Hello, what up, traders? Today, like I said in my previous video, that we are going to be breaking down all the whole currency pair so that we can actually know what is happening in the market. So today, I'll be breaking down the Euro USD. I'll be breaking down the Euro USD currency pair from the monthly time frame um down to the 4 hours time frame so that we can have a clear structure trading of this year. Like I said in my previous video, I'm going to breaking down all the whole currency, United States currency pairs. So today we are going to be breaking down Euro USD. So from this point here, we've seen that Euro USD has actually been rejecting from this point here. Euro USD was rejecting from this resistance point from last year till now, up till now. Euro USD was rejecting from this resistance point. This is giving me a very strong, this is signifying a very strong bearish momentum that is going to be occurring on Euro USD. Now I've seen the structure that Euro USD is resisting from this resistance point here. So what will I be anticipating if I should see this resistance point? I'll be anticipating a very strong bearish momentum in the lower time frame. And secondly, when you go to your when you check this thing well, this is, for me, this is signifying a very strong head and shoulder pattern. But in the other way around, this is a double bottom, and this is a double bottom here. This is a triple bottom that is actually forming at this point here. At this point here, sorry, this is a triple bottom that is forming at this point here. You can see the head, you can see the left shoulder, you can see the right shoulder and the head. This is showing me a head and shoulder pattern. So let's go to the weekly time frame and actually know what is happening more on the weekly time frame. When we come at this weekly time frame, I'm seeing some rejection at this weekly time frame here. I'm seeing some rejection at this weekly time frame, showing that Euro USD is actually going more lower at this point. So you can see it very clearly. I hope you can see. You have to stick with me so that I can break down this Euro USD time frame chart train so that you can actually understand what's happening on Euro USD. You can see the triple bottom that is forming at that resistance point that we saw on the monthly time frame. This is automatically showing some bearish momentum already. This is signifying a very strong bearish momentum. And secondly, you can see that we saw a lower high here, and we saw this higher high, we saw this another lower high, and we saw this sweep of these higher highs here. This was a sweep of liquidity. This did not displace at this point here. This is just a sweep of liquidity, indicating that we are having some bearish momentum. And you can see that we have this weak low weeks here, this bearish week here, that's that Euro USD actually printed here on this weekly time frame. What does this week actually signify? This week is actually signifying that we'll be having some more bearish momentum. You remember, if you cannot sweep weeks, we cannot displace. Now I'm anticipating if Euro USD can actually break from sweep this week here, maybe give us some other change of structures from maybe this angle, we can anticipating some more bullish momentum, because actually we've seen that the monthly time frame is actually sorry for the advert, is trading view that I'm making use of. If you're asking the platform I'm forecasting this analysis from, is trading view. So I'm actually anticipating Euro USD to drop more lower this week, next week, probably throughout this month, end of maybe when we enter February too, we can be seeing some bearish momentum. Let me go to the daily time frame, because actually I've seen that the weekly time frame, the monthly time frame is showing me bearish momentum. The weekly time frame is actually showing me bearish momentum, and the daily time frame, I'm seeing some heavy structures printing on Euro USD. I'm seeing some heavy structures printing on Euro USD, indicating that Euro USD is coming to the lower side, because you can see when we break out from this resistance point here, when we break out from this resistance point, we actually come here to retest it, and after retesting this resistance point, we are seeing some break to the downside on Euro USD. This are actually giving me my whole narrative that Euro USD is making some lower lows and lower highs. So I've seen these lower lows here. We saw these lower lows here. And after this lower highs printed, we saw these lower lows, and we saw these lower highs testing this support point, turning to resistance. After any breakout from any support point, the support point will automatically turn resistance. So we see this retest at this resistance point, and we break out from this resistance point, and we displace to this downside. We did not break out these lows, but we did not break out from these lows here. We did not break out from these lows. I'm actually anticipating more drop to the downside, so that we can have a very strong break of structure, because it was this last low that created this last higher highs here. So if we should break out these lower lows here, I was actually anticipating that Euro USD will be coming officially to the downside. Maybe we should be seeing more structures to the downside. Like you can see, the monthly time frame is giving me some resistance points at the monthly time frame. The weekly time frame showed me some break of structures, and now the daily time frame is showing me some break of structures from resistance to now, from support to now resistance, and now this is indicating a higher momentum. We've seen another lower highs at this point. So I'm probably this week, I'm anticipating this week. Let me check today's date. Today's date is 14th of January 2026. So this is when I was doing this video, 14th February 2026. So you can go and check the date and know what is actually happening. So let's roll to the 4 hours time frame. I've already seen the daily time frame is giving me some structures to the downside. Now the monthly time frame is giving me structures to the downside. The weekly time frame is giving me structures to the daily downside. The daily time frame is actually giving me structures to the downside, and the 4 hours time frame also is giving me some structures to the downside. This was where I was anticipating this buy setup, this sell setup yesterday. So we saw some just shy tap to it, but we did not really tap in. But I saw that we have some more. We tap this other block at this point, at the week before dropping to the downside. So this is my focus on Euro USD. If you're actually anticipating more buys from Euro USD, I'll be saying no to that narrative, to that idea. Euro USD is actually dropping to the downside. So this is my analysis on Euro USD. You're going to be getting more videos from other currency pairs in my next videos. So I'm done with the Euro USD breakdown. This is the Euro USD. I'm anticipating some sell off maybe to 1.15901 on Euro USD. So if you want to be a part of the move, you can click the link on the bio and join my platform there. I always give out trade for free. For ones that don't know how to trade, I always give out trade there for free. So you can go and take advantage there and make some money with us. So I'm done with my forecasting, and I will see you in my next video. I love you and peace out.